Serving Caldwell County since 1950. We're 1580, 103.3 WPKY Princeton.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Cab basketball action here tonight on WPKY. The girls take the court as the Caldwell County Lady Tigers take on the Christian County Lady Colonels. Dennis Stevens here along with Bob Hayes, John Miller, Tess Cowan. Tom Rogers down on the court for your Sports Edge. Going to be a good game tonight, Bob. Bob settling in here from the scores table. It's going to be a good game. We're looking for big things from this Caldwell County Lady Tiger squad this season. We're going to take a break, come back, and start breaking this one down and talking about a lot of these things we're looking for out of these Lady Tigers. All that coming your way next on the the Athletic Center. I like Travis Construction. I'll get them a little bit early every time. The Athletic Center pregame show. The Athletic Center is your one-stop shop for all your sports needs. Whatever the sport, the Athletic Center has you covered from head to toe. They carry a great selection of shoes for school, for sports, work, leisure, you name it. And also, if you need something customized, they can do that too. They can do screen printing, embroidery. So stop in and see our friends down there. They've been a staple in Princeton for a lot of years. The Athletic Center in Princeton, and we are glad to have those guys on as our pregame sponsor all season long on Tiger and Lady Tiger basketball. 18 minutes before we tip this one off, we're going to come back and start breaking it down in just a few minutes, so stay tuned. This is Lady Tiger basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
James Bond Roofing has been servicing the residents of Caldwell County for 25 years and has seen many years of Tiger sports accomplishments. They would like to wish all of the Tiger sports teams good luck this season. However, there are a couple players out there they are a little more partial to. So here's a big James Bond Roofing shout out to their very own Tiger football players, Ben Holt and Carter Jackson. Go get them, boys, and go Tigers!
Hey guys, it's Brittany McGregor with Farmers Bank, and I want to fill you in on some things that you may not know about. Our drive-thru at our main office is open at 7:30 until 4:30, Monday through Thursday, and on Friday we're open till 6. We're always looking for ways to be more convenient for you, so if you're unable to catch us during our normal hours, don't worry. At our Highway 62 and Edible branches, you can make your deposits at the ATM and have access to your funds immediately. Stop by and see us at Farmers Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. Deposits may not be available for immediate credit.
Happy holidays from Pennyrile Electric. Did you know that outage information is right at the tip of your fingers? Pennyrile Electric works hard to ensure the power stays on. But when something unforeseeable happens, they make it easy for you to stay informed. All you have to do is send a text to 85700. That's 85700. Save Pennyrile Electric in your contacts at 85700 for easy use in the future. It is our wish for you that your season be warm and bright. Happy holidays from Pennyrile Electric.
If this community is as important to you as it is to us, we invite you to join us weekdays for our WPKY local newscast at 6:30, 7:30, noon, and 5. 20 newscasts a week means we're committed to keeping you informed on local events. You can also find news when you want it at WPKYonline.com. Thanks for listening to 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
The holidays are just around the corner, and Magnolia Tea Boutique in Hopkinsville has everything you need. Monogram gifts like cozy pullovers, Charles River raincoats, and a large selection of bed stew purses, jewelry, and accessories make perfect gifts for the ladies on your list. Come see us and check out our adorable UK sweatshirts, as well as men's t-shirts and a huge selection of ladies' clothing in sizes small to 3X. We can't wait to see you at 5120 Princeton Road or visit us online at Magnolia2, that's TOO.com.
Start your day with Tess and Ty in the morning.
No, I didn't think about that, but that is...
You can scan the woods with your eyes, but just listen to the radio, okay? Don't worry about hearing, listening for the deer. Good luck.
It could be like a freight train, and I wouldn't hear it coming. Are you kidding me?
I mean, I love that you're listening, but you might miss out on the big one.
Hey, don't let him pick on you.
Tess and Ty weekday mornings from 6 to 9 on 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
As a community-owned enterprise, the Princeton Electric Plant Board provides services to the people in the Princeton area. One of the services they provide is to make sure the lights are on over our fields and courts for the Caldwell County Tigers. From everyone at the Princeton Electric Plant Board, good luck to all of the Caldwell County Tigers and hopes for a safe season. And a big electric roar to their Tigers, Tate Van Hooser, Addie Vinson, Kendra Winters, and Lily Horde.
Welcome back to the Athletic Center pregame show as we get set for Caldwell County Lady Tigers, Christian County Lady Colonels. A big one here tonight. Both of these teams right in the middle of the brand new Your Sports Edge Super 7. Christian County comes in at number 4, Caldwell at number 5. Christian County 0-1 on the season as they lost their opener to Muhlenberg County 75-66. Of course, Caldwell a big win, I think it was 62-39 over Lyon County to open it up on Tuesday night. Dennis Stevens along with Bob Hayes here, and Bob's finishing the lineups here. But Bob, this team, we heard a lot about them in the summer, saw some videos, saw some interviews over the fall during football season, kind of kept up with them. And a lot of things that this new coach, Chuck Mitchell, really wanted to instill in this team showed up a big time on Tuesday night. Defense, hustle, they rushed the pace of Lyon County. Lyon County just couldn't keep up. Caldwell opened up a big lead, near 30 points or better at one time.
And it's going to be interesting to see how we follow up on Tuesday night as to the energy. Obviously, opening game in any season is full of energy. Can we maintain that tonight will be what I'm be looking for. And I know with Coach Mitchell, he'll have these young ladies ready to play, and the style of basketball that we're playing fits our team, I think, really well, Dennis. And it's just one of these things that it's going to take 4, 5, 6 games for us to really develop what we are going to be looking for and who's going to be the go-to. And we played 10 kids in the first quarter the other night, so I would think that we're going deep on our bench and get a lot of people in there, and we'd be well rested for most of the game.
Yeah, I think Coach Mitchell has talked all summer and fall about conditioning. He had these girls in the gym, up to 15, 16 kids in the gym for summer, which was phenomenal. But he had them coming in, doing a lot of running. They're in shape. He says that they've got to learn, one of the things they've got to learn, because he's going to play 10, 11 kids, they've got to learn when to signal to the bench that they need to come out. And it's one of those situations, the way he wants them to play, if they're playing longer than 5 minutes, they're not doing what he wants them to do out there. So you're going to see a lot of kids in, not quite the platoon system of John Calipari a few years back, but he's still going to get maybe 10 kids in a quarter.
Well, and that's what that bench is for. It's a motivator.
Yeah.
And if they're not getting it done, obviously what we saw the other night is somebody will be coming in.
He's talked about with the quality of players that he inherited, and he does have a great upper class set of kids here. A lot of juniors and seniors on this squad. They're going to come in and take care of business. They've listened to him. They've bought into what he wanted to do. And it starts probably with J.C. Jaggers, but this team, it's hard to narrow down who it's going to be night in and night out. But J.C. Jaggers had a big game against Lyon County the other night, 16 points on a 5 out of 6 shooting from the field for 2-pointers. She also added a 3.
And I think that's going to bode us well, Dennis, because we're not relying definitely on just one lady to score. We've got 3 or 4 kids on that team that can get into double figures really easily. And Bella, JC, Jada, on some nights, Morgan McDaniels could get hot.
Yeah, Lucy Goffinek
and Lucy Goffinek.
She shot a couple of good ones the other night. Bob, I was looking at the stats a little bit before the game, and one that I really didn't notice, even though we did the game, it didn't catch until I read this today. We were 7 out of 10 outside the line.
Well, and 4 of those were A.J. Hollowell and Maja Hollowell. Those 2 young ladies are capable of going off for double figures.
Yeah, I saw A.J.'s stats here, 4 out of 4 from the 3-point line. So that's a kid that can come in and put a spark to a team.
And we knew we were shooting the 3 well, especially with A.J. So 7 out of 10 will that'll affect a lot of ball games.
Yeah, they shot a great number from the 3-point line. Got to tidy up the free throws a little bit, but I think that's a trend on just about every team that we've seen so far and then read some about early on. The free throws are going to come. It's just not game situations enough under their belt at this point to be hitting those consistently, but they're going to work on those. Lady Tigers, as we said, are going to have a starting 5, but you get that second 5 coming in led by A.J. Hollowell. and you get a team 4 or 5 minutes into a quarter in a close game, the other team, if they don't go deep, you're bringing in 5 fresh kids that can get up and down the court and really press, because Caldwell pressed basically the whole game against Lyon County.
And that's something that we saw in football. When our football team plays fast and the other team is not expecting that or been used to it, it wears you out in the second half. And here in the basketball arena, we'll be seeing some sluggishness, I'm sure, mid-third quarter, all of fourth quarter, if the other team doesn't sub, because we're not going to play it down slow.
And another thing that I saw the other night that caught my attention in the stats, 12 kids got in the column for rebounding. So that was a good job by those kids, staying active, blocking out, doing a good job on the boards. I think the leading rebounder was Carson Parker. She had 6, but you see a lot of 4s and 2s down the list.
And what they say about rebounding is just effort.
Yep.
And when we can put 12 ladies, get them in that column, we certainly we can pat them on the back for the effort they gave the other night from several different stats, if you will.
Yeah, and you talk about the effort. That was exemplified last night. T.J. Ray in the game here at the Cab that went into overtime against Hopkinsville. Smallest kid on the court, blocked out, got pushed in the back, and got to go shoot 2 free throws on the other end just by what you said was effort.
I mean, there's just no excuse for not giving effort. If you're going to play or do anything in life, do it with your best intention in mind and effort on the athletic field. If you win, that's great. If you lose, at least you have left it on the floor, as we say.
About 8 minutes before we tip this one off here at the Cab, the opponent tonight, the Christian County Lady Colonels. Bob, the other night against Lyon County, I know the coaching staff, we talked to them before the game, they were wanting to push the pace. They were wanting to make it a hectic game and get Lyon County out of their rhythm. They didn't want a half-court game. Christian County may have some kids that can run up and down the court, so it might start out as kind of a track meet tonight, but I still like our conditioning in the long run.
Well, we'll see how much that will play out tonight. That'll be an interesting comment to dwell on a little bit at halftime as to what we saw in the first half from a tiring standpoint or a physical standpoint from how we're playing versus how the Lady Colonels are playing.
We're going to take a quick break and be back and start looking a little bit at the Lady Colonels, coached by Kiki Radford, a former player. So a good team coming in here tonight. And then it's right back into the fire tomorrow night, an even higher ranked team in your Sports Edge Super 7 in Webster County tomorrow afternoon. We'll get to that a little bit later in the broadcast. 7 minutes till we tip it off. We'll take a break and be back. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Guys, it's Brittany McGregor with Farmers Bank, and I want to fill you in on some things that you may not know about. Our drive-thru at our main office is open at 7:30 until 4:30, Monday through Thursday, and on Friday we're open till 6. We're always looking for ways to be more convenient for you, so if you're unable to catch us during our normal hours, don't worry. At our Highway 62 and Edible branches, you can make your deposits at the ATM and have access to your funds immediately. Stop by and see us at Farmers Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. Deposits may not be available for immediate credit.
Howdy, folks. Right now, come into KFC and get a free chocolate cake with a 10-piece meal. It's free. It's free chocolate cake. How else can I say it? It's a whole chocolate cake that you don't pay any additional money for. See, that's the arrangement. I don't know how else to explain this. You buy a 10-piece bucket meal. I slide an actual chocolate cake made a real actual cake across the counter. You take it, and we both go our merry ways. So come on down to KFC. Get your free cake today. It's finger-licking good. Offer excludes 12-piece tenders meal, limited time only, participating locations.
James Bond Roofing has been servicing the residents of Caldwell County for 25 years and has seen many years of Tiger sports accomplishments. They would like to wish all of the Tiger sports teams good luck this season. However, there are a couple players out there they are a little more partial to. So here's a big James Bond Roofing shout out to their very own Tiger football players, Ben Holt and Carter Jackson. Go get them, boys, and go Tigers!
This is Todd Griffin with your SportsEdge.com. Every Thursday morning in the 8 a.m. hour here on WPKY, we bring you the Sideline Report. This is your invitation to join us as we talk sports. Sometimes it's local sports, sometimes we talk about national sports news. We always have a guest, and you are always invited to listen. The Sideline Report is brought to you in part by ABC Finance, U-Ride, and Bashir Sawmill. I'll be looking for you to join us Thursday mornings at 8:05 for the Sideline Report. You can tune in on 1580 103.3 or online at WPKYonline.com.
Get into shape and feel good at Trilogy Performance Sports. Trilogy is a family-friendly environment that offers a wide range of classes to reach your fitness and well-being goals. Whether you're into yoga, gymnastics, sports training, team training, cardio, kickboxing, or weightlifting, Trilogy has something for the whole family. Family discounts available, and your first 2 weeks are free. Located in Princeton behind Cash Express. Be better than you used to be at Trilogy Performance Sports.
And back to the Cab on the Athletic Center pregame show. The Athletic Center is your one-stop shop for all of your sports needs. Whatever the sport, the Athletic Center has you covered from head to toe. They carry a great selection of shoes for sports, school, work, or leisure. And if you need anything customized, the Athletic Center is the place to go. 4 minutes before we tip this one off here at the Cab, we said we were going to talk a little bit about Christian County. They are coming into tonight 0-1 on the season, lost their opening game 75-66 to Muhlenberg County. A couple of kids you got to watch out for with Christian County is going to be Trinity McGee and Serenity Shimwell.
And Trinity in that Muhlenberg game had 23 points, and Serenity had 14. Two other girls in double figures, Perry Brown with 13 and Destiny Catlett Watkins with 11. So possibly only a four-lady team capable of scoring, so to speak, Dennis.
And our scoring pretty well spread out the other night, so that may bode well for us. The McGee girl, though, is one you can't take your eyes off of. She hustles on the court. She can go inside. She can go outside. So it's one that you can't let get lost in the shuffle. You've got to stay with your man. But I like the defensive pressure that Coach Mitchell is putting into these Lady Tigers, and I think that's going to be a big deal as we go through the season. Horn sounds as the players come out of the locker room. Bob, one stat that caught me a little bit by surprise, looking at Christian County stats a little bit. They lost 75-66. They're an athletic team. They always have been in the past. They only went to the free throw line 5 times and only made 2 of those.
I saw that today when I was looking on the Kentucky High School Sports stats, which was somewhat amazing, Dennis, in this day and time. It's just unreal. The other night for the boys' game, we had 53 fouls last night. A bunch of free throw shot by Hopkinsville in the 34-35 range, and we shot 24 ourselves. So that's wonder if they swallowed their whistles the other night.
It looks like they took a lot of outside shots, but they're not a good three-point shooting team, only 25% at 4 out of 16. Christian County warming up. Caldwell about to come out of the locker room.
I was looking at the Christian County, their shorts. Most of them have them just above the knee, but there are 2 girls out there that look like they're almost swimming trunks.
Trying to go old school on some of these. We're going to play a game at the Butler, but I bet they don't have the throwback guys' uniforms that we used to have at the Butler, or I hope they don't. I hope those were burned in a pile somewhere back in the 70s.
Somebody's yard sale
I
somewhere.
really hope that. Time now for the prayer that we have every night that we come out and do a ball game here on WPKY. Holy God, thank you for another Friday night. We ask that you protect each student that steps on the court tonight. We also ask that you bless the efforts of each student in ways they never thought possible.
Further, Lord, we ask you to give comfort to the Barnes family, courage and sportsmanship to the players, patience and understanding to the coaches, wisdom and knowledge to the game officials, and lastly, peace to us all. We ask these things in your precious name. Amen.
Amen. Players are going to the bench. Almost time for tip-off. Tip-off is brought to you by Travis Construction and Concrete. I can talk about my buddies now as it's time for tip-off. Travis Construction and Concrete for all of your concrete needs, as well as driveways, porches, foundations, basement walls, decorative concrete, remodels, and more. If it has to do with concrete, give Travis Construction and Concrete a call, and you won't be sorry. We appreciate those guys being with us. They also sponsor our halftime show coming up at each game.
And just to, we'll get this later. The starting lineups now being introduced are actually first we'll play playing of the national anthem.
National anthem played here at the Cab, and we are about ready for starting lineups to be introduced.
And Christian County will be the visiting team. They'll be introduced first. And now the starting lineups for the Christian County Lady Colonels. And number 2 is Destiny Catlett Watkins, followed by Michaela Killebrew. Number 3. Number 20 is Lamontavia Fort. Number 12 is Anaya McGee. And number 31 is Trinity McGee. Now for our Lady Tigers. Coming out first is Lucy Goffinette. Number 20, Bella McConnell being introduced. Coming out third is Jada Boyd. The fourth starter tonight is number 31, J.C. Jaggers. Followed up by the fifth starter tonight is number 33, Carson Parker. Remind you right now that the first quarter is brought to you by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located next to the bowling alley in Princeton. And beautiful furniture, baby furniture. Stop by and see Pam. It's Christmas season, so gifts and everything like that, possibly some being on sale, some discounts. So stop by. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. And also the injury report sponsored by Caldwell Medical Center. Everything seems to be healthy for the ladies. The medical center right here at home wishes the Tigers and Lady Tigers a safe, successful, and healthy season. And for the play-by-play here, Tiger sportscaster Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Tip is up and controlled by Christian County. They'll take it to the right corner, bobbled on the pass, get it back to the left wing now. Nice cut down the middle, misses a shot up, missed again. Bella McConnell with the rebound. That was Forte missing a couple of shots. Christian County's going to bring full court pressure. Caldwell breaks it, gets it up to Goffinette. Goffinette pulls up her dribble, gets it to Jada Boyd. Christian County opens up man-to-man. Boyd drives down the side of the lane, shot up, no good. Ball loose on the court, still loose. Bella McConnell in a battle, tapped away from her. Now it's Christian County up the court, ball on the floor again. And whistle's going to stop it, jump ball called. And possession arrow is going to go to Caldwell County. So good hustle all the way down the court by Bella McConnell. She fought on this end. Lucy Goffinette tied a player up near the side of the lane at the other end. Bella come in and finish that. Full court pressure. 1-2-2 pressed by Christian County. J.C. Jaggers had it on the far side logo. She's going to be fouled as Christian County tried to tie the ball up.
And that foul is going to be on number 20, Lamontavia Fort.
So first foul of the ball game called. Caldwell gets it into Boyd. 1-2-2 trap set up by Christian County. Caldwell works it over to Jaggers. Double teamed on the far side. Gets it back to the middle to Boyd. Boyd down on the baseline. McConnell shot up. No good. Rebound. Parker. Parker goes back up. No good. And it's McGee with the rebound. Quick outlet pass, too much. Goes well over the head of number 3, Killebrew.
Second turnover for Christian County. No score yet.
Just over a minute played. Goffinette in the middle. Gets it back up to Jaggers. Jaggers cross courts it to Boyd. Dangerous pass. Boyd able to come up with it. Goes down the lane. Has it tipped away in the lane. Ball back on the floor again. Players diving. And it's going to be Parker for a second. Tried to throw it up to McConnell. It's picked off by Christian County. Goes out of bounds on the side. They're going to say it's off Jada Boyd, so it'll stay Christian County ball. And Bob, this one kind of helter-skelter to start out the first couple of minutes here.
The pace is frantic, I would think.
Man-to-man defense by Caldwell County. They work it in. Good defense, knocked away. Ball back out front to Christian County. They're going to try to go into McGee a lot tonight. There's Killebrew with the drive, no good. And McGee there all alone for the rebound. 2-0 Christian County. Jaggers cross court to Boyd. Back to Jaggers. Caldwell gets it up the court. Quick hands by Christian County. If you put the dribble down, you better be ready to go somewhere. Don't put it out in front of you because it's going to be knocked away. Boyd double teamed near the midcourt line, stolen away. Killebrew up and in, 4-0 Christian County. And it's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here as Coach Mitchell had seen enough in the first 2.5 minutes. He wanted to settle his team down. A couple of steals by Christian County. The last one produced points, 4-0 Christian County. And timeouts are brought to you this season by Russo Law. Russo Law is located in downtown Princeton, ready to serve all of your legal needs. Bob, the press causing Caldwell County just a little bit of trouble. They're getting it up the court, but it's by the time they get it up the court, they're looking to make the pass or maybe drive the lane. And Christian County's recovering and got really quick hands. If you put it on the floor trying to drive the lane, you got players from both sides trying to reach in for the steal.
And it looks like, Dennis, that since we've seen that happen about 3 times now, that we might pull up from 10 feet out and try the shot, because we're not getting to the basket, or not getting to the basket yet. Let's put it that way.
Boy, Jaggers working up the court really well as they get it back in play. Now Jaggers double teamed in the corner. They get it back out to McConnell, top of the key, over to Goffinet. Goffinet into the corner. Jaggers for 3, no good. Rebound down to Christian County, knocked away by McConnell, but Bella's going to be called for steps. Good hustle play by Bella McConnell. Just couldn't get her balance and took one too many steps.
As we say, it was just a itty-bitty step.
Yeah, they were baby steps, but too many of them to begin with. Forte to inbound, trying to get it to Watkins, and does.
And actually, they told me it was Fort.
Oh, Fort, okay. Fort brings it up the court against Boyd. Drops it off to McGee. McGee dumps it down low.
And Christian County bounces it on the
bounces on the
inbound.
inline. Anaya McGee is number 12 for Christian County. Turnover charge to her. 4:52 to go in the first quarter. Caldwell still looking for the first points of the ball game. McConnell, top of the key, gives it back to Boyd. Back to McConnell. Really quick hands. And another travel on McConnell. Coach Mitchell wanting to get that thing over to J.C. Jaggers really quick on that wing. Turnover gives it back to Christian County.
All of a sudden, it got quiet in here.
Drive it up, shot up. No good. Rebound comes down to Jaggers. That's Watkins on the miss. Jaggers dribbles up the court. Gets it over to Boyd. Top of the key. Boyd drives into the lane. Little runner up. Doesn't get the roll. And it's McGee with the rebound. Pass all the way down underneath. Up and no good. Jaggers fouls over the back. That was Killebrew with the shot. Rolled off the rim. She got her own rebound. And JC tried to tap it away, and she's going to be called for over the back. Checking into the ball game for Caldwell County, number 14, Maja Hollowell. Jada Boyd's going to come out and get a breather. Christian County inbounds. McGee has it blocked. Good job by McConnell. Christian County knocks it out of bounds. So it'll be Caldwell County to inbound on the baseline. Making her first appearance, A.J. Hollowell comes in for McConnell. A.J. Hollowell perfect on Tuesday night from the three-point line, 4 out of 4. Jaggers gets tripped, no call, gets the ball up to Goffinet, back to Jaggers. Jaggers, good spin move, handling the ball really well. Now the ball on the floor, it goes across half court. Players on the floor. And I thought they were going to call her on the side. They do. Finally, the referee at the other end of the court came up and saw where Anaya McGee had, in her hustle to get to the ball, laid on the side of the court.
I was thinking, all her legs are laying out of bounds. How can she not be out of bounds?
So ball comes into Parker. Parker drives down to the corner, double teamed. And I think Carson's going to get bailed out on that one. Foul's going to be called, a little too much reach. And that's on Trinity McGee. That's the one player we'd like to see about 4 more called on as quick as possible.
Certainly 2 more in this quarter.
Goffinette gets it in to A.J. Hollowell, over to Jaggers. Jaggers turns down the 3. Wanted to go back to Maja, picked off on the pass, up and in. That's number 5, Perry Brown. And Christian County's out in front 6-0. 3:20 left to go in the first quarter. Maja Hollowell gets it to Parker. Parker mishandles the pass and stolen away by Trinity McGee. Christian County the other way.
6 turnovers for the Lady Tigers compared to 4 for Christian County.
Brown drives the baseline, misses a shot, gets her own rebound, holds it, and J.C. Jaggers ties it up, just kind of like handed it to J.C. Possession arrow is going to stay with Christian County. Morgan McDaniels comes in, and Carson Parker will get a breather. Suffocating defense early has caused Caldwell County a handful of turnovers. 3-pointer on the way by Christian County, no good. Rebound comes down to County. That was Fort. Shot from 3, back out front, no good, and Maja Hollowell comes away with the rebound. Bob, Christian County seems, Caldwell's probably thinking there's about 6 or 7 red jerseys on the court. That one's stolen away by Perry Brown.
Let's count them, Dennis. It looks like there are 7 out there.
Ball out of bounds to Christian County. Serenity Shimwell in the game. They lob it in towards her, stolen away by McDaniel. She gets the quick outlet pass to A.J. Hollowell. Hollowell with the layup attempt, no good, but she's fouled on the play, and that may be 2 on McGee.
We shall soon see, I think. Yep.
31 McGee, that's her second, team third. And that will put A.J. Hollowell at the line, looking for Caldwell's first points of the night. First one up and in. So 2 fouls on the leading scorer for Christian County early. She'll go to the bench. And coming in is Anaya McGee. Hollowell will get the second free throw. This one up and in. 6-2, Christian County leads. Caldwell comes with a press. Christian County breaks it easily, gets it into the corner to Brown. Brown lobs it back out front to Fort. Over to Bell. Work it inside to McGee. Stolen away. Second steal by Morgan McDaniel since she's come into the ball game. Jaggers now with it for Caldwell County on the right wing. Ball on the floor. Players on the ground trying to get it. And jump ball is going to be called. Caldwell will keep the possession arrow.
I think we're going to have to learn pretty quickly that we can't do a lot of dribbling against these ladies.
If you're faced up and try the crossover, Christian County so far has been able to get hands on several attempts. Hollowell at the point, goes left side. She's going to be fouled trying to work the ball down to Jaggers. That one's going to be on Perry Brown, number 5.
4 against Christian County so far.
Rough start for Caldwell. No field goals so far yet, just 2 free throws, but still only down by 4 at this point. Goffinette pulls her dribble, gets it up to Jaggers. Jaggers goes off a screen from Hollowell, gives it back to Hollowell, shot up and in. And Maja Hollowell is going to try to make it the old-fashioned three-point play. Nice pick and roll between Jaggers and Hollowell. Hollowell faked the pass back out to Goffinette, handed it off to Hollowell, and she turned around from about 12 feet out, nailed it. Free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Hollowell with the rebound, a lot of contact, no call. Ball on the floor again, and McDaniels comes up with it, and she's going to be fouled. Well, pretty impressive play by Morgan McDaniels since she's come into the ball game.
A lot of
steals
hustle.
on the other end, got after the loose ball on that one.
We have 3 Lady Colonels with 2 fouls each. And
Brown comes out, Killebrew checks back in. Caldwell has the ball out underneath their own basket. Gets it to Jaggers. Jaggers faked the 3. Wants to get it around. Goes off the Hollowell screen. Lobs it in to McDaniels. McDaniels has her shot blocked. Out of bounds. It'll stay Caldwell County ball. Nice play. Morgan McDaniels all alone. Just the quickness of Christian County recovering. All that stopped that from being 2 points. Goffinette looking to get it in. Throws it out to Jaggers on the right wing. Back to Goffinette in the corner. Jaggers from the free throw line up. No good. Rebound to A.J. Hollowell. Her shot up. No good. And it's Shimwell with the rebound. A lot of opportunities there for Caldwell County to tie it up. Christian County holds on to a 6-4 lead as they bring it the other way. They're working around the right side. Underneath to McGee, up and in. Anaya McGee muscled her way in on that right side and makes it 8-4 Christian County. Lady Colonel still man-to-man. J.C. Jaggers running the point, gets it over to Maja Hollowell. Back to Jaggers at the top of the key. She comes off a Goffinette screen, hands it off to Goffinette. Can't stand with the ball with Christian County because they have active hands. Big bump, late whistle. I think if J.C. Jaggers had been able to keep her balance, they wouldn't have called the foul. It was a pretty good bump.
As bumps go.
Yeah.
You're right. If she keeps her balance, she may have a little 2-foot shot off the backboard. Number 12 picks up the foul for Christian County and Nia McGee.
And it's going to send Jaggers to the free throw line. Thought maybe they might have called that one on the floor, but didn't. Jaggers misses the free throw. And Christian County quickly to the other end. Stolen away by Maja Hollowell. She weaves her way through traffic down the middle of the court. Bounce pass over to Jaggers, up and no good. But she'll go to the free throw line, fouled on the play. Nice handles by Maja Hollowell. Worked her way through traffic, got the ball up. Basically a 3-on-1. She dumped it off to Jaggers. And JC will have 2 free throws. First one up and good. Free throws brought to you this season by Goodwin Insurance. Goodwin Insurance is your locally owned independent insurance agency capable of handling all of your insurance needs. 8-5 Christian County, 36 seconds left in the quarter. Jaggers tries to pull us within 2 and does. Jada Boyd comes back into the ball game. Jaggers will take a rest. This is one of those things Coach Mitchell talked about. 3 guards on the court right now for Caldwell County. They're going to have a 1-3-1 pressure full court. They'll try to trap at half court. Not able to do it as Christian County's quickness gets it all the way to the bucket. They bring it back out. Now McGee out front. And overthrows number 24, Bell. So good pressure by that 3-guard set right there, Bob. It's going to be hard to trap Christian County at midcourt with their quickness, but it did disrupt their offense enough to cause the turnover. Jaggers comes back into the ball game, and a good job by Morgan McDaniels. She'll take a seat, but nice minutes in that first quarter by Morgan McDaniels.
Really, really good effort by Morgan. All over the floor, several steals.
Excuse me, Bob. 13 seconds left in the quarter. Jada Boyd wants to drive, goes baseline, puts a shot up under the backboard, and foul call with 0.7 of a second left. Christian County got the rebound. Boyd drove, put the shot up, but it hit underneath the backboard. So only the second foul on Caldwell County, but it is the second foul on J.C. Jaggers. So a costly foul with less than a second to go in the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, it's Christian County 8, Caldwell County 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Caldwell County sports coverage is brought to you in part by Cozy Living Interior and Boutique, Lawn Cutters Equipment LLC, Big John's Barbecue, Brantley Furniture, Bella Marie Boutique, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, Fredonia Valley Bank, Great Wall of China, and by Farless Realty. Caldwell County Sports on 1580, 103.3 WPKY, worldwide at WPKYonline.com, and on your free WPKY app.
And welcome back to the Cab. We're ready for the second quarter of action tonight's ball game. Christian County leading over the Lady Tigers by a score of 8-6. Second quarter is being brought to you by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Beautiful furniture, baby furniture, gifts and registry, home decor, boutique clothes and accessories. Stop in and meet Jake, the store mascot. Also, they're your local U-Haul dealer here in Princeton. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. At the end of the first quarter of play, Caldwell County recorded with 7 turnovers and Christian County 8, and that's obviously leads to a low-scoring game, and that's what we have right now. For the call here in the second quarter is Tiger sportscaster Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Christian County will put it in play at midcourt. They go into the backcourt to Watkins. She brings it up against Goffinette. Drives the lane, 8-footer, no good. Christian County had it, goes out of bounds. And off of Christian County's Shimwell, it'll be Lady Tiger ball. Bob, a lot of turnovers. Got to attribute it to tight defense for both squads. Hard to get in a rhythm with that much action defensively, but you'd like to see that out of the Lady Tigers, nose to nose. In the game for Caldwell County, Tamia Walker, the transfer from Clarksville. Caldwell running a little bit of motion. Boyd out front.
Way too much dribbling.
Yeah, she's double teamed trying to get it to somebody. Gets it to Walker. Goes down low to Hollowell. Hollowell up, no good. And rebound comes down to Shimwell. Shimwell has it knocked away, but Jada Boyd, I think, is going to pick up the foul on the far side of the court. Christian County is one of those teams, and I think Caldwell could be by the middle end of the season defensively. You better know what you're going to do with that ball or have in mind what you would like to do, because if you stand around with it or pick your dribble up, you're going to be closed in on probably in a double team.
Most likely, and that's what we're seeing right now are double teams.
Watkins gets it to Killebrew. Killebrew drives the lane back out to Watkins. Three-pointer off the front of the rim, no good. Ball bounces around off of Christian County. It'll be Lady Tiger basketball.
A lot of physical play underneath.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Christian County leads 8-6. Bella McConnell back in the ball game, sets the pick out high for Boyd, gets it down to A.J. Hollowell, back to Boyd. McConnell flares out top of the lane, shot up and in on the drive, and she'll go to the free throw lines. The foul's going to be called on Bell. McConnell makes the Farmers Bank shot on a nice drive. Good seal off at the elbow. Turn, drove the side of the lane. Farmers Bank and Trust, home of the Tiger debit card, the card that gives back to future athletes of Caldwell County. Free throw no good off McConnell, so it's tied up at 8. Christian County back across midcourt. Drive up, no good. McConnell with the rebound. Everything challenged by Christian County, even when they come down with the rebound. Goffinette has it now, double teamed on the wing. Gets it to A.J. Hollowell, underneath to Maja Hollowell. Shot up and in. Good patience by Caldwell County's A.J. Hollowell. Gets it into Maja. Maja put the fake up. Got one player off her feet and put the bank shot in. Shot on the other end, no good by Christian County. Jada Boyd up high for the rebound. Boyd overthrows Maja Hollowell.
And run out while we have stoppage in action. We'll pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is WPKY-FM, Princeton, Kentucky. Now back to action and Tiger sportscaster Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Watkins brings it up. Caldwell County is going to come with a little bit of pressure. Christian County dribbles through it. Shot up, no good. Ball comes down into the hands of Killebrew. She gets it back over. 3, no good by number 24, Bell. Caldwell with the rebound. And Boyd drives and puts it in. Farmers Bank shot on a nice drive, Jada Boyd. And Caldwell County, after going almost 6 minutes without scoring in the first quarter, has the lead now at 12-8.
And Christian County has not scored here in the second quarter, similar to what Caldwell faced in the first quarter, going scoreless here the first 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the second quarter.
So a 30-second timeout called by Kiki Radford off of the bench of Christian County. I think Caldwell's starting to get into the flow a little bit. It's got to be kind of nerve-wracking to start out the game when you're getting double-teamed at every possession and hands in your face. You've got to get used to what's going on out on the court. I think Caldwell's starting to adjust.
I think that's an interesting point, Dennis. I think we are getting acclimated to the guarding tendencies of Christian County and able to know what to expect and when to expect it.
Leela Lee into the ball game for Christian County. She'll bring the ball up. Caldwell's going to a little trap zone coming up. Christian County breaks it. Lee for three from top of the key. No good. McConnell with her third rebound in the last minute. Outlet pass up to Goffinette. One-hander, no good. And Hollowell went for the rebound. I think Maja is going to be charged with a foul over the back.
Good shot by Lucy. It just didn't go down.
Yeah, you want to see Lucy take those shots. You don't want her to about take one or two and miss them and stop shooting because she's got a good shot. 2-2-1 trap. Caldwell's going to try to get a little bit more pressure on the ball in the backcourt. Anaya McGee takes it across half court, goes up, easy jumper in the lane. Far too easy for her. And it's 12-10 Caldwell County. Jada Boyd, crossover, drives the lane. Hit. Shot no good. Bella McConnell with the rebound. She goes back up, no good. And a little tangle on the floor. Jump ball called, and it's going to be possession arrow in favor of the Lady Tigers. I thought Jada Boyd got hit right across the head on that drive, Bob.
Well, it's physical play underneath. You better be ready to absorb the blow going in there.
J.C. Jaggers back in the ball game. A.J. Hollowell, after some good minutes, comes out. Pass out on the inbounds play to Jaggers. Gets it over to Maja Hollowell. Over to McConnell for three. No good. Rebound to Christian County. Ball's tipped out of bounds on the outlet pass from Bell by McConnell. We'll have to give them credit for being closer than we are. Doesn't look like a bad pass a little bit, but Christian County's ball nonetheless. They'll come across half court. Lee at the point, gets it over to Killebrew. Back to Lee. Underneath to McGee. Her shot up and in. That's a couple of shots by Anaya McGee from about 8 feet. And we're tied at 12. Jaggers with the ball, left wing. Over to Boyd, top of the key. Boyd wanted to go off the McConnell screen. Pulls it back, now sees an opening, drives the lane, up and in. Jada Boyd with some great patience. Saw the C's part, was able to take it to the hole, 14-12, Caldwell County. Block at midcourt on the pass. Jada Boyd goes up. Shot no good. Rebound Goffinette goes up. No good, and it's Christian County with the rebound. Quickly the other way, 4-on-1. McConnell the only one back. They missed the shot. McConnell gets the rebound. Over to Maja Hollowell. Caldwell County escaped there. Christian County had 4-on-1. Goffinette for three. No good. McConnell goes for the rebound. And it's going to be a jump ball called. Possession arrow goes to Christian County. We thought this would be a track meet, Bob. We've been looking forward to this one since Tuesday night, and it's not disappointing. A little bit sloppy, but some great defense by both squads in this one. 3:18 to go in the half.
A lot of energy being expended by both teams.
A.J. Hollowell is going to pick up the point for Christian County. Shot up, no good. Shimwell with the rebound. She goes up, no good. Carson Parker just back into the ball game, commits the foul, and that's going to send Serenity Shimwell to the free throw line.
One thing I'm noticing, Dennis, we're not moving our feet quickly enough to stay in front of them. They're able to get to our side and continue to drive and get down close.
Shimwell's free throw, no good. Shimwell kind of makes it a 16-foot free throw with the play where she stands on the line. Shot up. This one bounces around. Rebound comes down to Jaggers. Jaggers double teamed in backcourt. Pulls up her dribble. Somebody's got to go to the ball, and Goffinette does. Goffinette now looks to get it across half court. Gets it up to Maja Hollowell. Hollowell's got a lot of contact from Lee. Breaks it, goes up, puts the layup in. Maja Hollowell just out strength. Leela Lee.
Strength on that move by Maja.
McGee the other way. This one, she misses. Rebound comes down to number 34, Serenity Shimwell. She goes up for the shot, fouled on the play.
And Carson picked up her second foul.
Carson's going to have to back the player out a little bit more. Free throw good, rattles around but goes. Going to have to really kind of push out. McConnell's going to come in. Carson's going to go to the sideline, and Stick's going to give her a little advice and get her straightened out on the bench. Second free throw for Shimwell rolls in. 16-14, Lady Tigers. They get it to half court to McConnell. McConnell throws, expected somebody to come back out off a pick, and instead goes into the stands. Turnover, Caldwell County. That'll be one of the interesting Ackridge Farm Supply stats of the half as we get that at halftime. Christian County slows it down a little bit. A.J. Hollowell picks up number 2, Watkins. Ball touched into the backcourt by Caldwell County. Christian County recovers. They try to drive the lane, and a foul is going to be called on the floor. That was Watkins on the drive. And Bella McConnell is going to get called for the hold. 16 fouls called here in this first half. 9 on Christian County, 7 on Caldwell. One in the bonus coming up for Shimwell. This one's good.
Is that
for Watkins.
Yes.
So she'll get the bonus and a chance to tie us up with 2:12 to go in the half. This one good. 16 apiece. Christian County brings man-to-man pressure. Goffinet has it. Hit across the arm, no call. Knocked loose. And Lee comes up with it for Christian County. Gets it over to McGee. 3 on the way, no good. And big rebound by Goffinet. She's going to be fouled across the arm. Bob, we thought we saw a lot of fouls last night between Hoptown and Caldwell's boys. We may top that mark tonight.
It's running a close race right now.
2 shots for Lucy Goffinet. First one good. She'll get another Goodwin Insurance free throw. Bella McConnell is going to come out of the ball game. Jada Boyd checks back in. Bob, we're already starting to see a little bit Caldwell County using this substitution system, keeping players fresh. Christian County, the last couple of possessions, tried to walk it up the court.
And
second free throw good by Goffinet. Back to a 2-point margin for the Lady Tigers. Under 2 to go here in the first half. Caldwell goes zone. Christian County works it in to the free throw line, then back out to Lee for 3, no good. Shimwell rebound, shot up, no good. And Maja Hollowell comes up with the rebound. And Coach Mitchell is going to call timeout. He was trying to call timeout. Instead, they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to stay with Caldwell. Bob, this is a matter, the defense is so tight, the referees could actually call contact just about any time a player is not dribbling. Coach Mitchell wants the timeout. He wants to set something up with the last 1:35. We'll take a timeout with them and be right back. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Caldwell County sports coverage is brought to you in part by Treasures Remembered, Wallace Toy, Josh Ray, Woodman Light, Armory Gun Shop, Black Patch Grill, Jeff Russo, Attorney at Law, Pet Grooming by David Rogers, Taco John's, The Joint Barbecue, and by Community Medical Clinic. Caldwell County Sports on 1580, 103.3 WPKY, worldwide at WPKYonline.com, and on your free WPKY app.
10,641,945,600 inches, 886,828,800 feet, 295,609,600 yards, 167,960 miles.
That's how far the staff at Pennyroyal Hospice traveled last year to serve clients in their 5-county area. If Pennyroyal Hospice traveled 6 3/4 times around the world to serve last year, imagine what they can do for you and your loved one today. Pennyroyal Hospice, living to the fullest.
And welcome back to the cab. Ball about to be inbounded by the Lady Tigers with the call. Tiger sportscaster Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Goffinette leads Jada Boyd on the far side just a little too far. Boyd not able to catch up with it, and it's turnover out of the timeout, and I'm sure that's not what Coach Mitchell wanted after calling the timeout to draw that play up. Christian County back the other way. Watkins on the top of the key, gets it over to Killebrew, back to Watkins, looking underneath for Shimwell. Instead, Lee's going to try a three, bounces off the rim, no good. Rebound, Christian County up and in. That is Anaya McGee. And we are tied at 18. Jada Boyd brings it up the court. Stutter step up and in. Coast to coast, Jada Boyd. Christian County tries to return the favor on the other side. Instead, knocked out of bounds.
I think a
foul on Lucy Goffinette.
Yes.
So 1-1 coming up for Christian County. Shot up, no good. That was number 2, Watkins, with the miss. Boyd again drives the lane, this time knocked out of bounds, tried to save by Christian County, right into the hands of J.C. Jaggers, who puts the bunny up and in. 4-point lead with under a minute to go for Caldwell County.
That was a gift basket.
Yeah, probably the easiest one J.C.'s going to get all night tonight with this defense. Christian County drives into the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Hollowell. Got an outlet to Goffinette, just could not get it to her. Ball tipped in the backcourt. 3 players on the ground. Jump ball called. Possession arrow is going to go to the visiting Lady Colonels. Just over 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Watkins looks at a 2-3 zone out of Caldwell County. Down underneath. And that was really easy for Serenity Shimwell. 2 passes, Shimwell put it in. I would say Caldwell would like to hold for the last shot of the half, but it's going to be hard, and just like that, turnover. Jaggers felt like she got bumped on the double team, got caught in the air, came back down with the ball. Jaggers not happy. There was a lot of contact, which there is just about every possession tonight. It's just how much the referees are going to allow to go. Watkins brings it up, drives the lane, shot up, no good. Shimwell's got to be over the back on that one. Nice position by Maja Hollowell. Caldwell with 4.4 seconds left to try to increase a 2-point lead. Hollowell will be at the free throw line for a couple of Goodwin Insurance free throws. Stay tuned at halftime for the Travis Construction and Concrete halftime show. Free throw, no good. Christian County with a couple of substitutions trying to guard against getting into any deeper foul trouble. Maja Hollowell toes the line. Shot up, back of the rim, no good. McConnell had the rebound, ball loose on the floor. And 0.6 of a second, jump ball called. Caldwell County keeps possession. So 0.6 to get the ball in and get a shot up, as Goffinette will be the one to put this one in play. Caldwell lines up, free throw line high. All the way back out to AJ, does not get the shot off. And at half, it's Caldwell County in a hard-fought game with Christian County. Up 2, it's the Lady Tigers 22, the Lady Colonels 20. We'll be back for the Travis Construction and Concrete halftime show in just a few minutes, right here on the home of Lady Tiger basketball, 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
With Farmers Bank, and I want to fill you in on some things that you may not know about. Our drive-thru at our main office is open at 7:30 until 4:30 Monday through Thursday, and on Friday we're open till 6. We're always looking for ways to be more convenient for you, so if you're unable to catch us during our normal hours, don't worry. At our Highway 62 and Edible branches, you can make your deposits at the ATM and have access to your funds immediately. Stop by and see us at Farmers Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. Deposits may not be available for immediate credit.
What does your morning sound like?
Microphone muted.
Morning, Al.
Next stop, 32nd Street.
Welcome to McDonald's.
Hi, can I get an Egg McMuffin, please?
Here's to making your morning routine a little better with a delicious breakfast from McDonald's.
The road to recovery from heart or lung complications starts at Caldwell Medical Center. Their skilled staff offer individualized outpatient treatment plans based on each patient's diagnosis to help minimize symptoms, reduce disability, and improve independence. All right here, close to home. For more information, visit caldwellmedical.com or call 270-365-0300. That's 270-365-0300.
Caldwell County sports coverage is brought to you in part by Cozy Living Interior and Boutique, Lawn Cutters Equipment LLC, Big John's Barbecue, Brantley Furniture, Bella Marie Boutique, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, Fredonia Valley Bank, Great Wall of China, and by Farless Realty. Caldwell County Sports on 1580, 103.3 WPKY, worldwide at WPKYonline.com, and on your free WPKY app.
Girlfriends, let's face it, we all perspire. And Farmers Dry Cleaners knows what we need. We need our clothes clean. We need them clean now. Farmers Dry Cleaners opens at 6:30 on weekdays. I drop mine off on the way to work. But if I'm running late, they stay open until 6 p.m. so I can just run them by after work too. They always have them ready within 24 hours. Just remember they're closed on the weekends. Farmers Dry Cleaners knows what's important, making me look good. Because if I don't look good, they don't look good.
Happy holidays from Pennyrile Electric. Did you know that outage information is right at the tip of your fingers? Pennyrile Electric works hard to ensure the power stays on. But when something unforeseeable happens, they make it easy for you to stay informed. All you have to do is send a text to 85700. That's 85700. Save Pennyrile Electric in your contacts at 85700 for easy use in the future. It is our wish for you that your season be warm and bright. Happy holidays from Pennyrile Electric.
And back to the cab. We're at halftime as the Caldwell County Lady Tigers battle back and now lead this one 22-20. This is the Travis Construction and Concrete halftime show. Travis Construction and Concrete for all of your concrete needs, as well as driveways, porches, foundations, basement walls, decorative concrete, remodels, and more. Good luck, Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to building a successful year from Travis Construction and Concrete. And time now for the Ackridge Farm Supply stats of the game with Bob Hayes.
Thank you, Dennis. The score here at halftime, Caldwell County, the Lady Tigers lead over the Lady Colonels by a score of 22-20. Caldwell County was outscored by 2 points in the first quarter, 8-6 by Christian County, but turned that around in the second quarter, outscoring the Lady Colonels 16-12 to lead here at halftime, 22-20. For the Lady Tigers, we have 6 ladies in the scoring column, led by Jada Boyd with 6 points on 3 2-point field goals, and Maja Hollowell with 6 points on 3 2-point field goals. 4 points for J.C. Jaggers on 1 field goal, 2 out of 3 from the charity stripe. 2 points for A.J. Hollowell on 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. 2 points for Lucy Goffinette on 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. Caldwell County shooting from the free throw line in the first half, 6 out of 11. Caldwell County also with 13 turnovers in the first half. For Christian County, they're led by Anaya McGee with 8 points on 4 2-point field goals. 4 points for Serenity Shimwell on 1 field goal, 2-point kind, and 2 out of 4 from the free throw line. And then 4 ladies with 2 points each. Destiny Catlett Watkins, 2 points on 2 out of 3 from the charity stripe. Micaiah Killebrew, 2 points on a field goal, 2-point field goal. Perry Brown, 2 points on a 2-point field goal. And 2 points for Trinity McGee on a 2-point field goal. Christian County shooting 4 out of 7 from the free throw line tonight, and they have 10 turnovers here in the first half. They also have 11 fouls. They have 5 players with 2 fouls each, so nobody in what we would call serious foul trouble, but If you pick up 2 or 3 in the early part of the third quarter on some key people, it may send those ladies to the bench. Caldwell County with 2 players with 2 fouls, J.C. Jaggers with 2 and Carson Parker with 2. So action picked up a little bit in the second quarter. I think we were probably a little bit more aware of what the guarding issues were. A lot of our, I bet we had 4 or 5 field goals in the second quarter, Dennis, on where our lady got free after being closely guarded for about a span of 3 or 4 seconds and able to get loose and lay the ball up. So I don't know. And on those occasions, it looked like that one more hand swipe might cause us to lose the ball, but we were fortunate to maintain control and get the little easy bucket.
Yeah, I think we got used to the pace of play after it took us a few minutes. Didn't score until like 2:30 left to go in the first quarter. A thing that also helped us after we got used to the pace of play, Trinity McGee picked up her second foul fairly early for Christian County, went to the bench. I don't remember her coming back in that first half. So,
she didn't come back in at all.
So she's going to be in that second half, and that's going to be a little bit of more trouble for Caldwell County because she is a big player down low to try to block out, to try to take care of, and they really like to feed the ball into her. So we'll see how that goes to start the second half.
And should be well rested too.
Right. Stats for the first half brought to you by Ackridge Farm Supply. Ackridge Farm Supply Ace Hardware is a 4th-generation family business and has been providing high-quality goods and services to West Kentucky farmers and homeowners since 1933. Now with stores in Fredonia and Eddyville, they can serve your needs at either location. Good luck this year, Tigers and Lady Tigers from Ackridge Farm Supply. 2:30 left before we tip off the second half. We'll take a quick break and be back and wrap up the halftime show brought to you by Travis Construction and Concrete. So stay tuned. This is Lady Tiger Basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
For delicious, authentic Mexican cuisine, head to La Potacina Mexican Restaurant in Princeton or in Marion. Maria's specials are a local favorite you're sure to love. Stop in for delicious lunch or dinner. La Potacina Mexican Restaurant is open 7 days a week, Monday through Thursday 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday 11 to 9:30, Sundays 11 to 9. And they offer lunch specials Monday through Friday 11 to 3. Be sure to like them on Facebook for updates and specials. La Potacina Mexican Restaurant in Princeton or Marion.
There's an advantage in being the home team. You know who Emma Talley, Jake Lewis, and Pat Gates are. You've seen the wall around Butler Stadium and have heard of the Caldwell Crazies. Trice Hughes, we're your home team. Here's our home team deal of the week.
The 2018 Nissan Sentra SL, 16,000 miles. NADA retail 18,100. Trice price 15,990.
Get this home team deal of the week at Trice Hughes. Find us on Highway 91 North, Princeton, or TriceHughes.com.
And we are back to the cab. That's going to do it for us on the Travis Construction and Concrete halftime show. Give Travis Construction and Concrete a call if you've got anything you need done as far as concrete. They do driveways, porches, foundations, basement walls, decorative concrete, remodels, and more. So give those guys a call. They'll take care of you. As the players back out on the court, as we tick down under a minute to go before we tip this one off. Bob, I did notice J.C. Jaggers kind of looking at her side of her right hand just a little bit. Maybe got it hit during the first half. We'll keep a little bit of an eye on that. Didn't appear to be anything that's going to keep her out, but she was just kind of showing that a little bit to one of the coaches.
And we're 31 seconds before we resume the third quarter. I want to remind us the third quarter is being brought to you by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Christmas season is upon us. Stop by and see Pam, see what kind of sales, discounts that she has out there. It's also the home of the U-Haul dealership here in Princeton. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. And for the third quarter, the call here, Tiger sportscaster Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Christian County has first possession. They'll take it side out and get it into number 20, Fort. Fort down low to Watkins. Watkins brings it back top of the key and gets it back up to Trinity McGee. And we talked about that at halftime. McGee back in. She's being guarded right now by Carson Parker. Parker gives her a little bit of space. Spin move by McGee. Jump stop, shot up, no good. And right off the bat, I think that's going to be a foul on Parker.
And it looked like, Dennis, before they called the foul and she got the shot off, she jumped up in the air and came down on both feet, which is walking.
3 fouls now on Carson. We talked about this young lady, a quality basketball player. She's going to get a couple of shots at the line. First one up and good. But she's, for her size, you would think just a post player. All you got to do is front her, keep her on the post and down low. She caught that ball at the top of the key and drove it all the way down to the right block before she put the shot up. Second shot up and good. So McGee back into the game, makes her presence felt right off the bat as they tie it at 22. 1-2-2 trap for Christian County. Boyd breaks it momentarily, stolen away at midcourt by Christian County, shot up and in by Killebrew. Turnover leads to points for Christian County. Now McConnell trapped on the far side, gets it over to Hollowell, underneath to Goffinette, up and in. Good job by Lucy Goffinette. Not only was she open, she let the players know where she was and was vocal about it.
And she didn't rush the shot either.
Tied at 24. Christian County works it back in to McGee. Shot up and in. Dies on the back of the rim and just falls. Good defense, I thought, by Bella McConnell. Hollowell works against that zone. Gets on the baseline. Shot up off the side of the backboard. No good. McGee with the rebound. Outlet pass down to Killebrew. Shot up. No good. Rebound to Goffinette. Goffinette takes it sideways to Boyd. Boyd brings it up court, and she's going to be fouled on the dribble. Number 20 on the foul is Fort. First foul of the half on Christian County. And Goffinette inbounds. Shot up by McConnell from the corner, no good. Quick outlet pass coming up to Killebrew, puts it up, no good. Jaggers with the rebound. Christian County's missed a couple of bunnies here in the opening seconds of the second half. Jaggers back out front to Boyd. Boyd pulls up her dribble, gets it to McConnell. Back out to Jada Boyd. Boyd guarded by Killebrew. Caldwell County trying to get a little space. Boyd drives the lane, pretty much is sandwiched and stopped in her tracks, able to squeeze through and put a set shot up and scores on it. Anaya McGee with the shot on the other end. And it's going to be a blocking foul underneath, and I'm afraid that's the third on JC. Fouls on 31. So Jaggers picks up the foul.
And who is
and
shooting?
Anaya McGee goes to the line.
Ponytails cover up their numbers.
Missed the free throw. 3 fouls on JC Jaggers, and she'll take a seat. A.J. Hollowell, a very talented freshman, enters the ball game. Second shot up and good. Caldwell County puts it in play against the press. They switch court. And Caldwell County mishandles the pass. It's Watkins the other way, has it blocked on the shot out of bounds. It'll stay Christian County ball.
And that was AJ on that block or
Yes.
Maja?
I think it was AJ on the block. They get it in to McGee. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down to Goffinette. Goffinette gets it to Boyd. Boyd spins out of a couple of folks, puts it up, no good, gets her own rebound, goes back up, a lot of contact, no good, gets her own rebound again, goes up, no good. This time she'll get a couple of free throws, Goodwin Insurance free throws coming up for Jada Boyd. Great effort by Jada Boyd, 3 shots on that possession. Just could not get it off the board at the right angle, but stayed with it. And the hustle pays off as she'll get a couple of free throws. First one, no good off the back of the rim. Christian County with a substitution. I'm like you, Bob. I can't tell what the number is. But we will get it here in a second.
Until she turns around and looks at us.
Boyd, second free throw, no good. And it's McGee with the rebound. Watkins brings it up for Christian County underneath to Killebrew. Killebrew turns, puts up a weak shot, didn't draw any iron at all. McConnell with the rebound, gets it over to Boyd. Pass down low to Hollowell, has that stolen away. Caldwell knocks it away on the other end. And it's A.J. Hollowell going after the ball. she got possession. Christian County backed off just long enough for Coach Mitchell to call the timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here and remind folks that timeouts this season are brought to you by Rousseau Law. Rousseau Law is located in downtown Princeton and ready to serve all of your legal needs or play a round of golf. Whichever you want to do, Jeff will be in for it. 5:01 left in the third quarter. Caldwell County trails by 1. Jagger's going to check back in out of the timeout here as Coach Mitchell brings his team out and tells them what he wants out of the timeout. Bob, you look at this game and you're going to see a lot of turnovers for both squads, but the defense is as high level of defense as we're probably going to see most of the year, especially early on.
It's just blanketed, so to speak. They don't back off on any of our players.
Goffinet inbounds to Maja Hollowell at the point. Hollowell drives the lane, wanted to kick it back out, and she's going to be fouled. There's just a lot of that slapping in hands, and you can call that on just about every possession.
And what we're trying to do, Dennis, is spread the court and let her go down the middle and see what happens.
Yeah, we're going to let her and Jada see if they can drive the lane, but also kick it out and see if we can get some open looks either from 3 or long 2s. And Hollowell knocked to the ground by Anaya McGee on the inbounds. 4 fouls in the half already on Christian County. Jaggers to inbound. Gets it out to A.J. Hollowell. She has it tipped away, but Maja Hollowell picks it up over to Goffinet. Open 3 for Goffinet, no good. Rebound comes down to Bella McConnell. McConnell goes up, a lot of contact, no good. Rebound to McGee. She has it knocked out of bounds, but it'll stay Christian County ball. This game could conceivably take 2.5 hours if the referees called every touch that was made on the court tonight because it's on both ends. Christian County quickly back underneath to Anaya McGee. Somebody forgot about number 12, and she puts it in. 29-26, Christian County. Back over to A.J. Hollowell. She puts up a 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Watkins. Watkins outlet pass to number 5. Almost out of bounds. 5 saves it. That's Perry Brown, but right into the hands of Caldwell County. Goffinet thought about the 3, brings it back out to Jaggers. Jaggers spin move, top of the key, has it back slapped by number 2 up and in. That's Watkins. And they thought Kiki Radford was calling timeout. She was setting up the defense that she wanted to call. So we'll see if they make them. I don't think they're going to make them take the timeout. Checking into the ball game is going to be Jada Boyd. Maja Hollowell is going to come out of the ball game. Full court pressure by Christian County. Caldwell works it up much better than they did in the first quarter. Bella McConnell pulls it back out to Boyd. Boyd bump, has it stolen away. Quickly the other way. Christian County with the layup up and in. Killebrew, biggest lead of the night now for the Lady Colonels at 33-26. Goffinet back to Boyd, still in the backcourt. Now they cross the timeline. Goffinet pulls it up. Stolen away by number 3, Killebrew. They get it back out to Watkins. Caldwell's going to have to settle down and put some points on the board, or this one's going to slip away. Shot missed, rebounded by Jaggers. Jaggers brings it up right wing, thought about the 3. Goffinet with the elbow. A little frantic waving of the arms. Got Lucy a little bit frustrated. She put the elbow out. And that's going to be her second foul, but it's turns the ball back over to Christian County with 2:50 to go in the third quarter.
We're getting just a little bit sloppy here, Dennis, the last minute and a half.
Only 4 points in the quarter by Caldwell County. Lee brings it up for Christian County. Gets it to McGee. She fires up a three. Good. 10-point lead now after Caldwell County was up by 2 at the half. Caldwell works it up, gets it to Hollowell. Maja, spin move in the lane, shot up and in. And she'll try to cap it off with a free throw. A 16-6 run by Christian County here in the third quarter. Hollowell will try to make the and one. This one up and in. 36-29. And it's going to be Serenity Shimwell checking in for Anaya McGee. A couple of tough back-to-back games for Caldwell County Lady Tigers tomorrow in action against Webster County. And a travel is going to be called against Lee. Good defense by Maja Hollowell to cause that one. Lee's going to come out of the ball game and Watkins back in. A.J. Hollowell to inbound for Caldwell County. Gets it to Jaggers. Jaggers over to Boyd. Boyd sees something down the lane, drives, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound Jaggers up and in. Falling like bowling pins out here on these rebounds. Carson Parker took a couple of Lady Colonels with her. Ball tipped on the pass up court. Christian County puts the three up, no good. Rebound comes down to Shimwell. She goes back up and in. And of all the fouls, that probably was the least contact tonight that they called.
I didn't see her get touched at all.
I think it's going to be on A.J., and it is on A.J. Hollowell, her first. Shimwell at the line. Off the back of the rim, no good. And Jaggers with the rebound. Now she's going to be fouled, just trying to split the double team and dribble out. 6 fouls on Christian County here in the quarter. Caldwell will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Jada Boyd with 1:52 left. Gets it up to Maja Hollowell. And throws it right to Killebrew. Killebrew easy layup the other end. Caldwell attacks the zone, comes back up, has it tipped away again. Christian County the other way. Good hustle play by Jada Boyd. Gets it back for Caldwell. Jaggers was the intended target as it goes off her fingertips and out of bounds across the baseline. Turnover Caldwell County.
The total Lady Tigers with 9 turnovers so far here in the third quarter. Christian County with 4.
Carson Parker comes back out. Bella McConnell in. On the floor for Caldwell County right now, you have Goffinette, Hollowell, Boyd, Jaggers, and McConnell. Caldwell bringing a zone trap. Christian County breaks it, dumps it down low to Shimwell, has it knocked away. And they're going to call a jump ball underneath. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Tigers. 1:18 to go in the third quarter. 40-31. Christian County has come out and taken the lead big time here in the third quarter. At one time a 10-point lead. Jaggers dribbles across herself, gets it into McConnell at the elbow. She drives down to the right block, puts it up, and she's going to get called for steps. So another turnover, Bob, and this is going to be tough if it gets any deeper hole if we don't make better decisions on the offensive end. Christian County, ball didn't touch the floor until it got underneath to Trinity McGee. She puts it up and in. Biggest lead of the night now for Christian County. Boyd across half court. Wants to go to Jaggers. That one picked off. 2-on-1. Christian County the other way, up and in by Watkins. And Christian County starting to pull away in this one. Half a minute to go. 44-31. Lady Colonels. Boyd weaves her way through traffic. Gets it across half court. Goes up. And she's going to get called for a charge. I think a little frustration setting in. Jada made up her mind she was going to the hole with that one, and if you get Shimwell or Watkins get their stance, it's going to be hard to go through them without picking up the charge. So 21 seconds left in the third. Christian County with the ball and a 13-point lead. County having trouble getting it in, finally getting it in to Anaya McGee. McGee dribbles across half court into the corner to Lee. No good on the three. Hollowell, 10 seconds, has it knocked away. A.J. Hollowell picks it up, bangs it off of Jagger's leg. Jaggers goes back to pick it up. 2 seconds on the clock. And Caldwell County doesn't get a shot up. And after 3 quarters of play, a big quarter for Christian County, it's the Lady Colonels 44, the Lady Tigers 31. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger basketball on WPKYonline.com.
You've been injured in an automobile accident. Getting paid for your injuries, for your lost wages, and for your pain and suffering can be difficult. Attorney Matt Schock in Princeton, Kentucky can help. Call him at 270-365-MATT. That's 270-365-MATT. Attorney Matt Schock is an experienced personal injury attorney. Initial consultations are free, so call him at 270-365-MATT. That's 270-365-MATT.
This is an advertisement.
Dear Santa, my papa doesn't hear me very well. When I tell him I love him, he can't hear me. It makes me so sad. Please, Santa, bring him some Audible hearing aids. Love, Emily.
It's so good to hear you say you love me.
Ho, 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 ho! Best Christmas ever!
Call Audibel today for your free hearing test.
There's no better time than now to hear better for Christmas.
Call Audibel, 270-554-1900.
And welcome back to the Cab. We're beginning the fourth quarter here. Caldwell County down 44-31. Fourth quarter being brought to you by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. And for the call here in the fourth quarter, Tiger sportscaster Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. A 24-9 run by Christian County in that third quarter has them with a 13-point cushion. Steal by Jada Boyd. Boyd goes in 1-on-3, gets fouled and spun to the floor. She'll go to the free throw line, where she'll get one in the bonus. Every possession's got to count here in the fourth quarter as Caldwell's found themselves in a big hole after leading 22-20 at the half. Boyd with the Goodwin Insurance free throw, good. Goodwin Insurance is your locally owned and independent insurance agency. Morgan McDaniels into the ball game to start the fourth quarter for Caldwell County. Second shot, no good. McDaniels with the rebound, puts it back up and in. So a three-point trip by the Lady Tigers to open up the fourth quarter, back within 10. Watkins, coast to coast, puts a shot up, gets her own rebound. A three, long three by number 31, McGee, no good. McGee gets it back, drives down the lane, and a blocking foul is going to be called. McGee, a versatile player, Bob. We've seen her handle the ball from top of the key. We've seen a three-pointer out of her just there and can probably post up just about anybody in the region down low. Free throw, no good. Way too strong. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Caldwell trails this one 44-34. Second shot. Bounces, no good. Jaggers with the rebound. She comes across with no pressure. Boyd takes it, drives the lane, goes up, no good. Almost had her own rebound. Jaggers got the rebound, has it blocked by McGee. Caldwell able to keep it. Shot up, three, good by Maja Hollowell. It's a Little Caesars three. Little Caesars, where you can purchase any qualifying pizza on the app and get free Crazy Bread by using the promo code free CB3C at checkout. 6-0 run by Caldwell County to start the quarter. Inside, shot missed from about 4 feet by Christian County. Hollowell with the rebound. She brings it back across. Gets it to Boyd. Under the wing for Jaggers for three. Bounces, no good. McDaniels with the rebound, goes back up, has it blocked out of bounds. Caldwell keeps possession, trying to fight their way back.
And we were wide open on both of those shots, Dennis, which is something as a rarity tonight.
Inbounds pass comes out to Maja Hollowell, top of the key. Into the corner to Goffinette. Thought about the three. Now she's double teamed. Splits it. Goes up, gets it back out to Boyd. Boyd turns down the shot at the free throw line. Instead, dribbles in, puts it up. No good. And ball to the side. Christian County had it. Stepped on the sideline, and it's going to be Lady Tiger basketball. Goffinette to put it in front of her own bench. Gets it to Jaggers. Jaggers wants a spin move on McGee. Nice pick set. I mean, a great pick set by Maja Hollowell. Trinity McGee ran into it. I think she's going to pick up the foul on it. You have to be a brave soul to set a pick down low on Trinity McGee. Maja Hollowell did it, paid the price, but she gets the reward as she'll go to the line for 1-1. Free throw rattles and comes back out. Christian County's Anaya McGee with the rebound. Gets it over to Watkins. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Caldwell down by 7. Trinity McGee, excuse me, shot up, no good. Jaggers with the rebound. She brings it up court. She's going to pull up for a three. Nobody stopped her. No good off the front of the rim. McGee with the outlet pass on the other end. A little snowbirding going on by Killebrew. And they convert it into 2 points. Jaggers dumps it down low to Hollowell. She's bumped, no call. Bumped to her knees, no call. Hollowell regains her composure, puts up a three, no good. Caldwell not with the eye from the three-point line that they had Tuesday night. Christian County back the other way. Pass underneath, knocked away, and still a lot of contact. Hollowell just slammed to the floor. Bob, I don't know what you have to do if you're in white to get a call on a couple of these the last possessions, but my goodness. Even if it's incidental, it's still a foul if there's that much contact. Bella McConnell checks into the game for the Lady Tigers. McConnell with the deflection underneath and the steal. Ball loose at half court. A.J. Hollowell takes it, drives the lane, shot up, no good. Maja Hollowell comes down with the rebound, had a player all over her back.
Tackled. Maybe we got the first down, Dennis.
Golly. Hollowell's got to be frustrated at all this contact that she's receiving. Finally gets to the free throw line. Wow. You're right, Bob. It was basically a tackle. Hollowell had the ball and a red jersey across her back. So Maja at the line for 1-1. Got to make these free throws count. Shot up, no good. Hollowell hustles, gets her own rebound, and goes off her foot out of bounds as she tried to drive the lane. Turnover, Lady Tigers. Caldwell's going to bring some full court pressure. They get it to Fort. Fort dribbles, gets it in to Anaya McGee. She pulls up from 15, no good. McGee with the rebound, up and in. And a travel called on Trinity McGee. She got the rebound, put a spin move on Bella McConnell, just forgot to drop the ball down.
The spin moves go. It was a nice looking spin move.
McConnell has it, takes it to the wing. Cross court pass to Goffinette, long two, good. They're going to give her three. Got a break on that one as Goffinette picks up a Little Caesars three. 46-40. We'll take a minute break and be right back. This is Lady Tiger basketball on WPKY.
As a community-owned enterprise, the Princeton Electric Plant Board provides services to the people in the Princeton area. One of the services they provide is to make sure the lights are on over our fields and courts for the Caldwell County Tigers. From everyone at the Princeton Electric Plant Board, good luck to all of the Caldwell County Tigers and hopes for a safe season. And a big electric roar to their Tigers, Tate Van Hooser, Addie Vinson, Kendra Winters, and Lily Horde.
Shop local, buy local, save big deals.
It's our 12 Deals of Christmas going on right now at your local Big Deal store. Hi, Jenny here, and I've been busy picking up the very best deals for you this holiday season. Each day is a different offer, and we have limited quantities, so run to your computer or smartphone and grab it quick.
Pick up a pair of tickets to the PNS Farm Toys Show, December 20th, valued at $50. You pay only $25.
Click on Loyal Listener Big Deals at WPKYonline.com.
And welcome back to the Cab. 4 minutes, 24 seconds remaining in the ball game. Caldwell County trailing now by 6 points. Christian County to inbound the ball, and here for the call is Tiger sportscaster Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Caldwell's trimmed 7 points off that 13-point margin. Christian County quickly the other way. They get it up to Trinity McGee. Well out by the logo in front of her bench. Working on Bella McConnell. Got away with a double dribble. McGee with a crossover down the lane, up and in. Some pretty impressive ball handling by a kid that size.
I still think you can set her up and get her to charge you.
Jaggers double teamed near midcourt, gets it down to Maja Hollowell. Hollowell with the shot up, no good. Tries to go after her own rebound, hits the floor. Christian County with the outlet pass. Player back, nobody home, and comes off the rim. That's Killebrew, missed the shot, hustled after her own rebound. Now they want to lob it inside, and A.J. Hollowell has it knocked out of bounds. And I think she's going to go to the free throw line.
I think they got McGee
foul called
on Trinity McGee, I think.
It is. That's 4 on Trinity McGee. And it is. 2 shots coming up for A.J. Hollowell. First one bounces and shooter's roll goes in. Jada Boyd checks back in. Maja Hollowell will come out of the game. Against the pressure, Bob, those 2 kids have done a good job tonight. May not look like it in the turnover column, but probably the most pressure they've faced in a long time. Second free throw, good. 2 Goodwin Insurance free throws, cuts the lead back to 6. As Fort brings it across half court, guarded by Hollowell. They work it to Anaya McGee. Over to Shimwell. Trinity McGee out of the game right now with those 4 fouls. Underneath Christian County, they kick it back out for a 3. Blocked. Jada Boyd with a big block into the hands of Jaggers. Jaggers wants to wrap around it to Boyd. Instead kicked out of bounds by Anaya McGee. But Bob, that one in the running for the big block of the night. Jada Boyd able to stop that one. Caldwell underneath looking for McConnell. Ball loose on the floor. A.J. Hollowell goes after. Jump ball called. Possession arrow in favor of the home team. An even 3 minutes to go here in this one. Caldwell once down by 13. Now see themselves down by only 6. And the ball. Boyd bumped out front. No call. Weaves her way in. Has it blocked. Jump ball is going to be called on that one. Blocked it. She was not able to get it out of her hands, so possession arrow is going to give it back to Christian County. Lady Colonels get it in play. Some pressure in the backcourt. Caldwell County has a double team. Timeout called by Coach Radford as Christian County was looking square in the eyes of a turnover. Timeout called on the floor. We'll take a quick break and be right back. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
WPKY. We're working hard for you.
And thank y'all for being here, WPKY, for a great job y'all do on it with the community and being out and being involved on everything. Great. Hey, y'all's programs are great. And what about those sports teams that we have on, Tigers, Lady Tigers on it? Just awesome that what we're able to do with them on it.
Thanks for your kind words. We're working hard to serve Caldwell County and you. 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
And we're back here at the Cab. 2 minutes, 46 seconds to go. Win the ball game. Caldwell County trailing by 6 points. Christian County leading 48-42, and Christian County will inbound it to come the length of the floor. And for the call, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Lucy Goffinet guards inbounds, knocks it away out of bounds. We're going to try to get it into the hands of Anaya McGee or Watkins. Christian County looks, and it's going to be a bump foul. This was going to be called on A.J. Hollowell. It's one of those where there's been a lot more contact tonight not called, but that one, it was a foul. You can't argue that fact, but it was light in comparison to some of the others tonight. Jaggers is going to come into the ball game. And number 2,
is that
Tamia Walker is going to come out.
Is that Catlett shooting or?
Shot up, and I think that was McGee, Anaya McGee.
12.
Boyd with it for Caldwell County, comes across half court, dribbles towards the lane, pulls up for a bank shot, no good. And Boyd fighting for the rebound. Probably, the 107th jump ball of the game tonight's going to be in favor of Caldwell County.
I think we're approaching some kind of a record on that.
Quick inbounds pass to Jaggers. Jaggers gets it back on the wing. Out to Boyd. Thought about it from the top of the key. Instead, free throw line high, no good. And Anaya McGee with the rebound gets it over to Fort. 2:15 to go in the ball game. Up to Watkins. Watkins back to Fort. Christian County content to run a little bit of clock at this point. Good job by Goffinet, knocks it away, but Christian County able to come back in. It got away with a double dribble. 3 guys looking at that. Now Boyd's going to get called for the foul on the right wing. Coach Mitchell even tried to help with that call. He was screaming from the sidelines on that one. Instead, it's going to send, I think that's Killebrew to the line for 1-and-1. First one up and good. 49-42, Christian County with 1:53 left to go. Second shot up, no good. Bella McConnell goes up high for the rebound. Gets it over to Goffinet. Goffinet back to McConnell. McConnell wants to drive down the right lane. Up. Fouled on the floor. She'll still get 2 shots.
And while we're getting Bella to the free throw line, we're going to pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is WPKY-FM 103.3 Princeton, Kentucky.
McConnell from the free throw line, up and good. Goodwin Insurance free throw is really important by now. You need all you can get with that clock stopped, 1:43. And McConnell will get her second. This one rolls in. McConnell converts both. Now Tamia Walker comes in for defensive purposes. Jaggers will come out of the ball game. Caldwell brings man-to-man pressure full court. McConnell comes out. Carson Parker will be in. Parker will be the one guarding Trinity McGee, who checked back into the ball game. Outlet pass comes down, stolen away by Caldwell County. It goes off of whom? Goes off of Christian County. Across the end court, turnover, Lady Colonels.
That was your 50-50 call there,
yeah.
Dennis. But we'll take it.
And I wasn't going to try it tonight. I've been 0 for 8 at this point so far. So offense, defense substitutions for Coach Mitchell as Jaggers back in, along with Boyd. They get it into Goffinet. Goffinette dribbles the baseline, hands off to Jada Boyd.
Boyd
gets fouled in the backcourt, and will take it. She decided not to use the pick from Goffinette. Thought she was going to have a better shot at maybe getting fouled going up that sideline. Too much contact, and Jada Boyd's going to have a couple of big free throws.
That should be
here.
number 5 on number 20 if that's who it's on. We don't know who it's on yet.
Boyd with her first free throw. Good. Foul was called on number 2, Watkins. Shimwell checks out, and Trinity McGee back into the ball game. Caldwell's going to put a couple of defensive substitutions back in, and Parker and Walker. Boyd will get her second shot. She can pull Caldwell County into a one-possession ball game. Shot up and good. 49-46. 134 left in this one. Christian County having trouble getting it in. They finally get it into Fort. Back over to Anaya McGee. McGee brings it up court. Goes towards the hole. Puts it up and in. Caldwell inbounds to Jada Boyd. Caldwell County's bench calls timeouts, a full timeout, so we'll take a minute break and be right back. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Out in the cold this winter, Fortner Gas is ready to keep you warm. Fortner Gas is available 24/7 and will always take care of their customers when other companies leave people in the cold. Just contact Fortner Gas and schedule a propane delivery to your home or business. They want your business and will prove that to you. You can count on Fortner Gas in Princeton to keep you warm and toasty this winter. Doesn't that sound good? Fortner Gas, since 1951.
You can hear Tiger Sports live right here on 1580, 103.3 WPKY and at WPKYonline.com. You can also follow all the Caldwell County sports teams at yoursportsedge.com. There's a whole section for Caldwell County Tiger fans. If you like what you see, download the YSE app. It's free. It's a new day for sports coverage for Tiger fans. yoursportsedge.com and WPKY support Caldwell County sports.
And welcome back to the Cab. We're down to 1 minute, 18 seconds remaining in the game. Caldwell County trailing by 5. And we'll have the ball to come to full length of the court. And for the call, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Lucy Goffinette to put it in play. Gets it to Bella McConnell. Bella gets it to Boyd. Boyd out in front of everybody. Puts the ball up and in. Jada Boyd got in front of everybody, able to convert the layup. Caldwell back within 3, trying to trap in the corner. They get it over to Anaya McGee. Wants to go down low. Stolen away by Boyd. Boyd has it. Now it's stolen back away by Christian County. We'll see what the call is.
Got a foul on 2, or?
I don't know if they called it on Jada. Apparently they called it on the steal on Christian County.
On number 2, and that's her third on.
So a big break for the Lady Tigers on that one. Jada Boyd's going to go back to the free throw line. And a chance to make this a 1-point ball game. First free throw, good. Marja Hollowell's going to check in for Bella McConnell. A.J. Hollowell in the backcourt trying to guard against the outlet pass. Christian County has burned Caldwell 2 or 3 times in this game with that. Free throw up and good. A 1-point ball game. 54 seconds left. Christian County inbounds. It's stolen away. A.J. Hollowell with the steal and fouled on the shot attempt. So the freshman's going to go to the line and try to get Caldwell County back out in front after falling behind by 13 points in that third quarter. Jim goes quiet for A.J. Hollowell. Shot up and no good. What a battle back by these Lady Tigers. Goodwin Insurance free throw, important right here. It can tie it. Shot up and good. Tied at 51 with 52 seconds left. Christian County quickly the other way. Outlet pass up and in. County got behind the defense. Now Caldwell having trouble getting the ball in. They get it up to Goffinette. Goffinette puts it up to Maja Hollowell. Hollowell got it hung on her shoulder on the pass. Couldn't catch up with it and gets called for steps. So it's going to be Christian County basketball in even 36 seconds. Goffinette goes back to guard against the long outlet pass. Instead, Anaya McGee with the ball guarded by Hollowell. She's going to be trapped at midcourt. Gets out of it. Gets it over to McGee into the corner. No good on the shot. Rebound, Christian County's Watkins goes up for the shot. No good, but she's fouled. Bob, let's take a look at the scoreboard right here. Brought to you by Goodman Funeral Home. They're new to Princeton, but they have years of experience. Beautiful yet very affordable funeral and memorial services. Free throw, good. 24.3 seconds. Christian County ahead 54-51. Chance to make it a two-possession ball game as Trinity McGee is going to check out and Serenity Shimwell comes in her spot. Second free throw, no good. Lane violation on Christian County, wouldn't have counted anyway. And Caldwell County with a chance to bring it down and tie it. Timeout's going to be called on the floor. Full timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger basketball on WPKYonline.com.
Right now, come into KFC and get a free chocolate cake with a 10-piece meal. It's free. It's free chocolate cake. How else can I say it? It's a whole chocolate cake that you don't pay any additional money for. See, that's the arrangement. I don't know how else to explain this. You buy a 10-piece bucket meal. I slide an actual chocolate cake made of real actual cake across the counter. You take it. We both go our merry ways. So come on down to KFC. Get your free cake today. It's finger licking good. Offer excludes 12-piece tenders meal, limited time only, participating locations.
This is Kathy Wynn, and I would like to invite you to come experience Farmers Bank. I have worked here for more than 25 years, and I love taking care of our customers. I have no doubt you'll enjoy banking with us, so come by and see me at our main office to set up your account. And don't worry if you have small children, bring them with you, because we've got a kids corner to keep them busy while we take care of you. Being customer, community, and employee-driven is what we're all about, so stop by and see us at Farmers Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to the cab. A barn burner in progress here with 24.3 seconds to go. Caldwell County to inbound it, coming the length of the court, down by 3, and for the call, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Lucy Goffinette on the baseline, ready to put this one in play. Gets it into Jada Boyd. Boyd dribbles against Fort. Gets it across half court. Turns back top of the key. Dribbles around looking for Jaggers. Jaggers knocked out of bounds. And are they not calling a foul on that?
No, have to.
Yeah, here he comes finally. Jaggers literally shoved into the front row of the stands. So she'll go to the free throw line. 13.4 seconds left. Fourth foul on Anaya McGee. Jaggers' free throw is good. Trinity McGee checks back into the ball game for Shimwell.
Even though she makes this, it's still a one-possession game, so we could foul and do like the boys did the other night, hit a 3 to...
Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Maja Hollowell goes up. No good on the shot. McGee gets the rebound, and she's fouled trying to get out of the lane.
Maja had the rebound, but shot the ball just a little too hard going back up on the rebound.
So Trinity McGee will go to the free throw line with 9.5 seconds left.
She's been tonight at the line 2 out of 4, missing her last 2 free throw attempts.
First shot by McGee, no good. Caldwell actually even size-wise on the lane right now in case of a miss. Second shot, no good, comes down to Fort. Fort back to McGee. McGee is fouled by Goffinette. 5.6 seconds left. Tough break for the Lady Tigers as the miss resulted in a long rebound, hard off the back of the rim. So McGee's going to get a couple more tries. First one, good. This one's important, Bob. 3-point lead right now.
And if she misses, the rebound is obviously important.
Bella McConnell back in, A.J. Hollowell out. Free throw, good. Hollowell's got to get it up to 4 quickly for the 3. Up, no good. And the horn sounds. A valiant battle back from 13 down comes up short for Caldwell County as they lose this one 56-52. And drop to 1-1 on the season. Bob, I thought this was going to be a game where we just got blown out of the gym in that third quarter the way it was starting to turn. Got to give these kids a big amount of credit. Actually came back, got the lead in the fourth quarter at times, a couple of times, but not enough in the end as Christian County holds on for a 56-52 win. We'll be back for the Trilogy Performance Sports postgame show coming your way in just a few minutes. Stay tuned for that. We'll have player awards, talk with Coach Mitchell, and possibly one of the Lady Tigers. All that coming your way here on Lady Tiger Basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
This is Carol at the Woodall Agency at 110 West Washington Street in the heart of downtown Princeton. Our agency is proud to have been a part of this community since 1907. We want you to come by and see us soon. We may be able to save you some money on your home, auto, motorcycle, or mobile home insurance. We offer discounts for good students, multi-policy, safe drivers, and many more. We appreciate our loyal customers, and we will work hard to make you feel like part of the Woodall Agency family. Call me today at 365-5541.
Shop local, buy local, save big deals.
It's our 12 Deals of Christmas going on right now at your local Big Deal store. Hi, Jenny here, and I've been busy picking out the very best deals for you this holiday season. Each day is a different offer, and we have limited quantities, so run to your computer or smartphone and grab it quick.